Welcome to Timeless Wheels.
Number 1.
1955 Cadillac Eldorado convertible. Price $45,000. Location California. This 1955 Cadillac Eldorado convertible is one of just 3,950 examples built for the model year and remains a striking representative of Cadillac's mid-50s design language. It is powered by a 331 CI V8 fitted with dual 4-barrel carburetors and paired with a 4-speed hydromatic automatic transmission. Finished in white with a black convertible soft top and matching body color parade boot, the car presents an elegant two-tone interior trimmed in black and cream leather. Originally refinished under prior ownership, the Eldorado's exterior showcases an egg crate grille, shark-style tail fins, chrome bumpers, and a curved windshield that enhances its flowing lines. The black soft top and its pump and hoses were replaced before the seller's acquisition, while recent maintenance included the addition of front disc brakes and rebuilt rear-wheel cylinders in 2022. The car rides on 15 Sabre-style wheels wrapped in Coker white wall tires that complete the period look. Inside, 2 rows of bench seating provide ample comfort, accented by the contrasting leather upholstery. Equipment includes an Autronic eye headlight dimmer and a non-functioning Wandebar push-button radio, with a 2-tone steering wheel framing a 110 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The 5-digit odometer shows 35,000 miles, with approximately 2,000 added by the current owner, though total mileage is unknown. Under the hood, the 331 CI V8 benefits from a 12-volt alternator and an electronic fuel pump installed in 2022, alongside a replacement exhaust system documented by an $18,000 invoice. Power is sent to the rear wheels through the hydromatic 4-speed automatic transmission, delivering the smooth performance for which Cadillac was known. Acquired by the seller around 2019, this Eldorado is offered today in California with a copy of the original sales invoice and a clean Utah title in the seller's name. A rare opportunity to acquire a restored and well-presented example of Cadillac's flagship convertible, blending luxury, performance, and iconic 1950s styling.
Number 2.
1969 Cadillac Deville convertible. Price $35,250. Location Pennsylvania. This 1969 Cadillac Deville convertible was sold new in Hermione, Pennsylvania, in February 1969 and is said to have remained with its original family in the state until 2019. Finished in palmetto green with a replacement black power-operated soft top, it rides on 15 steel wheels with covers wrapped in American Classic white wall tires. Styling highlights include a chrome grille and bumpers, rear fender skirts, quad headlights, and tail fins, all of which underline Cadillac's luxury presence in the late 1960s. Power comes from a 472 CI V8 engine factory-rated at 375 horsepower and 525 lb-ft of torque, paired with a turbo-hydromatic 3-speed automatic transmission. Recent servicing has been extensive, including overhauling the front suspension, replacing shocks, the brake master cylinder, rear-wheel cylinders, brake hoses, and servicing the air conditioning system in 2025 with a new compressor. Inside, the cabin features dark green smooth and ostrich grain leather upholstery on the front and rear benches, with the driver's seat bottom recently reupholstered and dyed to match. Amenities include a power-adjustable front bench, power windows, automatic climate control, auto-dimming headlights, and an AM/FM radio, while the cruise control and clock are noted as inoperative. The steering wheel with Cadillac crest fronts a 120 mph speedometer, and the odometer shows 35,000 miles. This Deville is now offered at no reserve with the owner's manual, service records, historical registrations, and a Pennsylvania title. A fine example of Cadillac's blend of size, comfort, and effortless performance, ready to be enjoyed on the road with top-down cruising.
Number 3.
1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad. Price $48,500. Location United States. This 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Nomad was acquired by the seller in 2010 and underwent a complete overhaul and modification, with the work finished in 2023. Power is provided by a fuel-injected 5.3-liter Vortec V8 paired with a 700R 4-4-speed automatic transmission, while a custom dual exhaust with crossover pipe and Pipe Street Pro mufflers adds a modern rumble. The body was repaired where needed, including the rear quarters and spare tire well, and fitted with replacement fenders and doors before being refinished in Hugger Orange with a white top. All trim and moldings were replaced, and the tailgate trim was repaired and replated, giving the car a crisp, show-quality finish. The chassis has been updated with CPP tubular control arms, QA1 adjustable coilovers, a sway bar, and four-wheel disc brakes with cross-drilled and slotted rotors. Staggered Boss Motorsports wheels, measuring 18 inches in front and 20 inches in the rear, are wrapped in Toyo Performance tires for a confident stance. Inside, the cabin has been completely redone in custom black leather with contrast stitching, using a front bench seat sourced from a 1970s Cadillac. Amenities include air conditioning, a tilt column, power windows, a retro-look radio, and classic instruments gauges, with just 65 miles showing since the build was completed. Under the hood, the remanufactured 5.3-liter Vortec V8 has been fitted with an Edelbrock intake manifold, braided fuel lines, and a Champion aluminum radiator, along with a polished dress-up kit for a clean and modern look. With its blend of iconic 1950s styling and thoroughly modern mechanical upgrades, this Nomad offers the best of both worlds: timeless design and reliable performance.
Number 4.
1957 Pontiac Bonneville Convertible. Price: $65,500. Location: New York. One of just 630 Bonneville convertibles built in 1957, this example is powered by a 347 Ci V8 with Rochester mechanical fuel injection paired with a Hydromatic 4-speed automatic transmission. Finished in Kenya ivory with Bonneville red side spears, it features a power-operated white convertible top with matching boot, a Continental spare tire kit, rear wheel skirts, a power rear antenna, and dual exhaust outlets through the bumper. Red 14-inch steel wheels with chrome covers wear BF Goodrich Silvertown white walls, while braking is handled by power-assisted drums and steering by power assist. The interior is upholstered in red and white vinyl with red carpeting and trim, complemented by a power-adjustable front seat, power windows, air conditioning, and a Wonderbar AM radio. The two-spoke wheel frames a 120 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges. The odometer shows 55,000 miles, though true mileage is unknown. Factory rated at 315 horsepower, the fuel-injected 347 Ci V8 received a replacement fuel pump in 2018. Power is sent to the rear wheels via a Hydromatic automatic transmission. Offered by the selling dealer with parts records, literature, and a transferable New York registration.
Number 5.
1969 Checker Marathon 4-speed. Price: $11,500. Location: California. This 1969 Checker Marathon was modified during prior ownership with a Chevrolet 307 Ci V8 mated to a 4-speed manual transmission, giving this iconic sedan more power than the original. The exterior was refinished in bright yellow, accented with classic checkered graphics along the sides, bumblebee door logos, and a taxi-style Busy Bee rooflight, paying homage to its taxicab heritage. Chrome bumpers, polished window trim, and gray-painted housings complete the look, while a small crack in the paint near the right taillight is noted. The car rides on black-painted steel wheels with polished hubcaps wrapped in Kumho Solus tires, with a full-size spare tucked away in the trunk. Inside, the burgundy vinyl upholstery covers 2 rows of bench seats, complemented by wood-grain trim on the dash and door panels. Folding rear jump seats provide extra passenger space, and black rubber mats line the floors. The dash is equipped with its original push-button radio, adding to the vintage feel. A 2-spoke steering wheel sits ahead of a 120 miles per hour speedometer and auxiliary gauges, with a 5-digit odometer showing just 288 miles, though true mileage is unknown. Under the hood, the Chevrolet V8 delivers strong performance, and service history includes a new alternator in 2020, ignition point replacement in 2021, and an updated exhaust manifold and muffler in 2017. While an oil leak and some corrosion on the underside are present, the car remains a solid driver with plenty of character. Well documented with service records since the seller's ownership, this unique Marathon is offered with a clean California title and presents a rare opportunity to own a piece of checker history with added muscle and classic taxicab charm.
Number 6.
1956 Continental Mark II. Price: $28,000. Location: United States. This 1956 Continental Mark II is one of approximately 2,550 first-year coupes and is finished in light blue over a two-tone light and medium blue leather interior. Power comes from a 368 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission and limited slip differential. Features include 15 steel wheels with turbine-style covers, power steering, power-assisted brakes, an egg crate grille, chrome bumpers, AM radio, a heater, and a power-adjustable front bench seat. The car remained on the West Coast until 2024 and is now offered with an owner's manual, spare parts, and a clean Iowa title. Introduced in Paris in 1955, the Continental Mark II was Ford's new luxury flagship, priced near $10,000, making it one of the most exclusive American cars of its time. Designed by William Clay Ford and his special product operations team, only 2,994 were produced between 1955 and 1957. This example wears light blue paint with chrome trim, a wraparound windshield, a deck lid spare tire hump, and dual bumper exit exhausts. Touch-up work is noted on the hood, fenders, and trunk, and the front lighting harness was replaced in July 2025. Inside, two-tone leather upholstery is joined by anodized dash trim, aircraft-style switches, power windows, and a heater. Wear is present on the upholstery, and the power vent windows are inoperative. Instrumentation includes a 140 mph speedometer, tachometer, auxiliary gauges, and an electric clock. The odometer shows 66,000 miles, though the car has been stored for much of the past 2 decades. A jack and covered spare sit in the trunk. The 368 Ci V8 was rated at 285 horsepower when new and has received recent service including pump rebuilds in 2024 and a carburetor rebuild in 2025. The generator has been reinstalled after a prior alternator conversion. A hole is noted in the left exhaust manifold, with a replacement included, and the engine leaks oil. Power goes to the rear wheels via a 3-speed turbodrive automatic and a limited slip differential. The seller notes the rear wheel cylinders need replacement.
Number 7.
1957 Buick Roadmaster 70 convertible. Price: $27,750. Location: California. This 1957 Buick Roadmaster 70 convertible is a one-family-owned example, purchased new by the seller's great-uncle and remaining in the family since his passing around 2011. Finished in Dover white over Dresden blue with red-accented sweep spear bodyside trim, the car represents one of 4,364 Roadmaster convertibles built for the model year. It is powered by a 364 Ci nailhead V8 rated at 300 horsepower and paired with a Dynaflow 2-speed automatic transmission that is said to have been rebuilt. The power plant retains its 4-barrel carburetor and has received attention in recent years, including a replacement fuel pump in 2020 and a new fuel tank and lines in 2024, though the seller notes the car can be hesitant to start. The exterior features a power-operated white convertible top, chrome bumpers and trim, dual exhaust outlets integrated into the rear bumper, fender-mounted ventiports, and a wraparound windshield. Paint imperfections, corrosion, and damage to the convertible top are noted by the seller. The car rides on 15 steel wheels finished in black with chrome hubcaps and red Buick center caps, fitted with white wall tires. Power steering and power-assisted drum brakes aid in handling and stopping. Inside, the cabin has been reupholstered in two-tone blue leather with matching carpets and a power-adjustable front bench seat. Amenities include power windows, lap belts, a heater, a Wonderbar AM radio, a clock, and a tissue holder. A concealed starter button has been installed under the dash, as the keyed ignition is no longer functional. The air conditioning system remains untested. The 3-spoke steering wheel with chrome horn ring fronts a 120 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges, while the 5-digit odometer shows 73,000 miles. This Roadmaster is offered with a clean California title in the name of the seller's family trust. With its single-family history, striking factory color combination, and iconic late 1950s Buick styling, it presents a rare opportunity to acquire a desirable and historically significant American convertible.
Number 8.
1965 Acadian Beaumont Sport Deluxe Convertible. Price: $9,250. Location: California. This 1965 Acadian Beaumont Sport Deluxe Convertible, built by GM of Canada on the Chevrolet Chevelle's A-body platform, has been in the U.S. for over a decade and was acquired by the seller in 2020. A prior refurbishment included a partial red repaint and reupholstered red vinyl and cloth seats. Power comes from a 230ci inline-six with a 2-speed Powerglide automatic. Features include a replacement black manual soft top, custom convertible boot, and chrome American racing wheels. The car is offered in Redondo Beach, California, with a clean Oregon title listing it as a 1965 Pontiac. Said to be one of 133 six-cylinder Sport Deluxe convertibles built, the car shows scratches, corrosion, filler, and evidence of past bodywork. Acadian lettering is missing, and front trim is misaligned. The 14 American racing wheels show tarnishing and wear 205/75 Triumph radial tires. Inside, the bucket and bench seats were reupholstered, while the dashboard shows peeling paint. A Sanyo cassette player is fitted but not wired, and the turn signals are functional though incorrectly connected. Factory instrumentation includes a 120 miles per hour speedometer, auxiliary gauges, and a non-working clock. The odometer reads just over 12,000 miles, with true mileage unknown. The 230ci inline-six drives the rear wheels through a Powerglide automatic, with an oil change performed before the seller's purchase. Areas of underbody corrosion are noted and shown in photos.
Number 9.
1966 AMC Ambassador DPL. Price: $9,250. Location: Colorado. This 1966 AMC Ambassador DPL two-door hardtop coupe is finished in frost white with a black vinyl roof and black and white interior. Power comes from a 327ci V8 paired with a rebuilt Flash-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission, and the car is equipped with an Edelbrock carburetor, a twin-grip differential, dual exhaust with quad outlets, power steering, and power-assisted front disc brakes. The DPL AMC's upscale trim came standard with a vinyl roof covering, and this example's top has been replaced under prior ownership. Exterior details include stacked headlamps, chrome bumpers and trim, a hood ornament, DPL badging, and slotted 14 steel wheels with bright trim rings mounted on Riken Raptor tires dated 2022. A matching spare is found in the trunk. Inside, the bucket seats and rear bench were reupholstered in black and white vinyl and are paired with a center console and floor-mounted shifter. Appointments include reclining front seats, wood grain trim, fold-down center armrests, a clock, and a Rambler all-transistor AM radio. The air conditioning is inoperative, the dashboard shows cracks, the headliner sags, and the wood trim is warped. Instrumentation consists of a 120 miles per hour speedometer, auxiliary gauges, and an aftermarket vacuum gauge mounted on the dash. The 5-digit odometer shows approximately 50 miles and has rolled over, with true mileage unknown. This Ambassador is now offered at no reserve by the selling dealer with service records, an owner's manual, and a clean Colorado title in the seller's name.
Number 10.
1962 Mercury Comet two-door sedan. Price: $11,500. Originally intended to debut as an Edsel model, the Comet was reassigned to the Lincoln Mercury division after the Edsel program ended in late 1959. Marketed simply as the Comet for 1960 to 61, it became an entry-level car with unique styling touches such as small tail fins and rocket-inspired taillights, ushering in the early jet-age design. Ford secured the Comet name in 1959 after purchasing it from Cotner Bevington, makers of Comet Coach Company vehicles. This example is a well-preserved survivor, showing 76,944 miles, not verified, and remains mostly original aside from replacement floor pans and toe boards. Parked since 1998 before being recently revived, it runs well but will need minor TLC. Included is the factory build sheet, and charming details like the original keys leaving an imprint on the cowl during storage add to its nostalgic appeal. Exterior: finished in what is believed to be its original presidential black paint, the body shows spotting, chips, and minor bubbling rust, mostly on the lowers, but overall presents well with straight panels and proper fitment. Chrome trim, grille, and dual headlights are intact, while turbine-style dog dish hubcaps wear thin white wall tires. At the rear, Dixie cup, taillights, and subtle fins complete the look. Interior: inside, the red and black vinyl door panels and bench seats are believed to be original but show wear. The dash retains its original AM radio, Comet badging, and chrome-trimmed gauge cluster, though some trim pieces show corrosion. Black rubber flooring, sagging white vinyl headliner, and water staining are present, reflecting the car's age but retaining authenticity. Power comes from a 144ci inline-six, paired with a 2-speed 4-domatic automatic transmission and 3.50 rear gears. The engine bay remains unrestored but has recently benefited from an oil change, fuel system flush, and coolant service. The unibody is sound with typical surface rust. New stamped replacement floor pans and toe boards have been installed. Suspension consists of independent coils up front and leaf springs in the rear, with drum brakes all around. Front brakes recently received new shoes. The Comet starts easily and runs smoothly, with solid handling, strong brakes, and smooth transmission shifts. While it cruises confidently, some accessories, including the radio, horn, heater blower, and speedometer, are currently inoperative.
Number 11.
1970 Buick Skylark Custom Convertible. Price: $17,050. Location: Michigan. This 1970 Buick Skylark Custom Convertible was sold new in Minnesota and purchased by the seller in 2020, who has since added about 3,500 miles. Finished in fire red with a white power-operated soft top and top boot, the car retains its classic late 1960s Buick character while featuring a number of tasteful updates. Power comes from a 350 Ci V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering a factory-rated 260 horsepower and 360 lb-ft of torque. The carburetor was rebuilt in 2024, and power is sent to the rear wheels through a smooth-shifting automatic gearbox. A custom dual exhaust system adds a more robust tone, though an exhaust leak at the manifold connection has been noted. The exterior showcases quad headlights, dual side mirrors, front and rear chrome bumpers, and bright trim, all complemented by 14 rally-style wheels mounted with Primewell Sport PS 860 white-letter tires. The car benefits from power steering and upgraded Willwood slotted and cross-drilled front disc brakes for improved stopping performance. The convertible soft top was previously replaced, though a tear is visible, and the windshield was replaced in 2017. The seller also notes prior quarter-panel replacement and some missing rubber trim pieces. Inside, the cabin is upholstered in pearl white vinyl with bench seating, a fold-down front armrest, and seat belts. Comfort and convenience features include a cabin heater, an aftermarket digital stereo, and rear footwell speakers. An aftermarket gauge pod has been added beneath the dash for better monitoring, while the factory instrument cluster includes a 120 mph speedometer, fuel gauge, and warning lights. The 5-digit odometer currently reads 46,000 miles, with about 3,500 miles added under current ownership. This Skylark is offered with manufacturer's literature, service records, and a clean Michigan title in the seller's name. With its bold color combination, strong-running V8, and convertible top, it represents a well-sorted example of Buick's classic Skylark line, ready to be driven and enjoyed.
Number 12.
1963 Mercury Monterey Custom Sedan. Price: $16,500. By 1963, air conditioning was still rare in most cars, so Mercury's answer was its signature breezeway design, a reverse slant roll-down rear window. Originally inspired by Packard concepts and Ford experiments, this unique feature gave Mercury a standout identity in the early 60s. This example is a 3-owner Monterey custom sedan showing just 36,466 verified miles. Finished in original Castilian gold with matching interior, it remains a true time capsule. The body is straight and rust-free with excellent trim, chrome bumpers, and distinctive triple-round taillights. The famous breezeway rear window operates smoothly, while the car rides on thin white-wall tires that complete the period look. Inside, the interior is a showpiece with golden cream vinyl and broadcloth seating stitched with metallic thread, beautifully preserved and loaded with retro charm. The dash is equally striking with brushed aluminum, ribbed chrome trim, original gauges, and a 2-tone steering wheel. Gold carpeting and a clean white headliner round out the cabin. Power comes from the original 390 Ci V8 paired with a Cruise-O-Matic 3-speed automatic and Ford 9-inch rear with 3.50 gears. It retains a 2-barrel carburetor, stock single exhaust, and runs smoothly. The undercarriage shows typical patina and light surface rust, but structural integrity remains solid. A new fuel tank has been fitted, suspension is independent front coils with rear leaf springs, and braking is handled by drums on all 4 corners. On the road, the car starts easily, drives smoothly, and delivers the plush 60s ride Mercury was known for. Even the breezeway rear glass works perfectly, making this Monterey a rare and wonderfully preserved piece of early 60s automotive history.
Number 13.
1958 Cadillac Series 62 Coupe. Price, $29,000. Location, Pennsylvania. This 1958 Cadillac Series 62 Coupe was purchased by the current owner in 2024 after a known history in New York and has since undergone a refurbishment. The body was refinished in its factory-correct Tahitian coral with an alpine white roof, while the interior was ret-rimmed in coral vinyl with black cloth inserts. Power is provided by a 365 Ci V8 paired with a 4-speed Hydromatic automatic transmission, delivering 310 horsepower when new. The exterior showcases classic Cadillac styling cues of the late 1950s, including hooded headlights, Dagmar bumper guards, chrome bumpers and trim, a driver's side mirror, a power antenna, and dramatic rear tail fins. The car rides on 15 steel wheels with bright covers wrapped in white wall tires, and recent brake servicing included rebuilt components such as the master cylinder, booster, wheel cylinders, and shoes. Inside, the cabin was refreshed with repainted panels, a new dash pad, carpets, and rebuilt switches, along with ret-rimmed seats in a two-tone coral and black finish. Comfort and convenience features include a power-adjustable front seat, power windows, power locks, an AM radio, and a heater. A two-spoke steering wheel fronts a 120 mph speedometer and auxiliary gauges, while the 5-digit odometer shows just over 2K miles, with total mileage unknown. Well presented following its refurbishment and offered with a clean Pennsylvania title in the seller's name, this Series 62 Coupe represents the bold styling and luxury of Cadillac's late 1950s era, combining iconic fins, elegant lines, and V8 power in a striking color combination.
Number 14.
1958 milligrams MGA Roadster. Price, $27,900. The MGA marked a turning point for MG when it debuted in 1955, replacing upright fenders and running boards with sleek curves inspired by Le Mans racers. Built on a wider chassis with fresh styling and updated mechanics, it became one of MG's best sellers through 1962. This 1958 MGA Roadster is a two-owner example, originally black and now finished in Old English white. It received a rebuilt engine in 2007, has been garage-kept since, and features a new radiator along with an updated 12-volt electrical system. Chrome accents, wire wheels, and a black vinyl top with side curtains highlight its timeless look. Inside, white leather tuck-and-roll bucket seats pair with a black dash and Jaeger instrumentation, while a banjo steering wheel completes the cockpit. Power comes from a 1,489 cubic centimeters inline-4 with dual SU carburetors mated to a 4-speed manual gearbox, delivering the lively performance that makes these cars beloved. The undercarriage remains in solid condition, showing only minor patina, with strong floor pans and frame rails. Suspension consists of front coil springs and rear leaf springs, while braking is handled by drums on all four corners, giving an authentic period driving experience. On the road, this MGA starts easily, runs smoothly, and offers nimble handling with plenty of vintage charm. With its elegant lines, well-preserved restoration, and engaging character, it represents an excellent opportunity to enjoy a true 1950s British sports car. In addition to its mechanical soundness, the car retains many original details that enthusiasts value, including its factory-style grille, classic round headlights, and rear-mounted chrome bumper with bumperettes. These elements underscore the authenticity of the build while complementing the refined exterior presentation. As a classic driver, this MGA provides a balance of originality and tasteful updates, making it suitable for weekend cruising, local shows, or as a collectible centerpiece in any vintage garage. Its combination of style, usability, and heritage makes it a desirable option for collectors and MG enthusiasts alike.
Number 15.
1966 Austin Healey Sprite Convertible. Price, $11,700. In 1952, several British carmakers including Austin, Morris, Wolseley, Riley, and MG merged to form the British Motor Corporation. This led to a number of badge-engineered cars sharing designs and parts, but the Austin Healey Sprite began life as a unique, affordable sports car. By 1966, it had become closely related to the MG Midget, sharing much of its design while maintaining its own charm. This example has been upgraded with a roll bar, new leaf springs, master cylinder, wheel cylinders, hoses and lines, stainless exhaust, water pump, finned aluminum valve cover, Verdestine tires, a larger-than-stock engine, powder-coated wheels, and new carpet ready for installation. Exterior. Finished in colonial white, The body is solid with only minor bubbling near the rear wheel wells. Chrome bumpers shine brightly, and the car features a roll bar, simple horizontal grille, and classic round headlights. Powder-coated cream wheels with chrome mooncaps are wrapped in Verdestine 165 HR13 tires. Interior. The cabin features low-back bucket seats, black vinyl door panels, and a simple but classic dash with large speedometer and tachometer. Black carpeting is in good condition, and a roll bar sits behind the seats over a small storage area. Drivetrain. Under the hood is a restored 1,275 cubic centimeters inline-4 with twin SU HS2 carburetors, polished finned aluminum valve cover, and a 4-speed manual transmission. A new water pump, reconditioned radiator, and fresh electrics have been fitted. The rear axle ratio is 4.22. Undercarriage. Clean and rust-free, with a stainless exhaust routed from Jethet-coated headers. Suspension includes independent front coils and rear leaf springs, while braking is handled by front discs and rear drums with new lines and hoses. Drivability. The Sprite starts easily and delivers smooth acceleration from the twin carbs. Braking is straight and strong, handling is sharp, and the car runs with enthusiasm. The tachometer reads a bit jumpy, but all other functions are working.